we're doing question 1.1 that says solve for x. In the previous video, we did question 1.1.1. Now we're going to do question 1.1.2. All right. The question says solve for x, 3x squared plus 5x is equal to 4. So I'm going to write here question 1.1.2, 3x squared plus 5x equal to 4, correct to 2 decimal places. Now I want to give you a hint here. Whenever you see a statement correct to 2 decimal places, or leave your answer in the third form, understand that the equation is a prime equation, means it's not factorizable. So we can solve the equation either by using the quadratic formula or by completing the square. Now, in this situation, we can use a quadratic formula. And the quadratic formula is given by x equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. While the quadratic equation itself is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. That's the quadratic equation. Now we are going to identify the values of a, b, and then c. Now we're going to identify them from the equation. Note that because we have like 3x squared plus 5x equal to 4, we need to write it in this form exactly in order for us to identify the values of a, b, c correctly. So now what we can do, I'm going to write 3x squared plus 5x, and because it's equal to 4, but I wanted 0 here, and then the constant term over, I'm going to move the 4 over. So this will be minus 4 equal to 0. Now I can see clearly that the value of a is 3, the coefficient of x squared. The value of b, the coefficient of x, is 5. And the value of c, the constant term, is negative 4. Now I will sub these values in the quadratic equation. The quadratic formula. So minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, okay, all over 2a. Now let's sub in the values of of b, because over here it's like negative b. So negative b has the value of 5. So write 5 there, plus minus square root of b squared, so 5 squared, minus 4a. A has the value of 3, so the coefficient of x squared. A is 3, and then c is negative 4, the constant term, over 2a, which is equal to 3. Now it generates 2 solutions here because of the plus or minus that you see there. Plus or minus here. One solution with the positive and the other solution with negative here. Now I want to do it in my calculator. Okay. Over here in the calculator, I have like I'll go there in my calculator. So I have like negative b. So I sub in the value of b, which is 5, plus minus square root of b squared, so 5 squared, minus 4a, a is 3, and then c is negative 4 over 2a, so a over 2 times 3. And then as it is, if I press the calculator, you see it gives me this answer in the third form. The question correct to certain decimal places, okay, as the question implies. So in this situation, I have to press the SD button, and it tells me it gives me the decimal values. Now to the second decimal place, remember when we do decimal places, we look at the place values, okay? Because I say second decimal place, I'm going to look at the third decimal place, which is 0. And then the 0 is lesser than 5, then I will stop by 59 here. So the answer will just be x is equal to 0.59. Let's move a little bit this way. Now, on with the other, with the negative symbol, then I'm going to open my calculator here. I need to change this positive to negative now. Here, and then up there. So change the plus to minus. Now when you press equal, and then we have this, and then we can just press SD. Now it's -2. Okay, 25, 7. Okay, the third decimal place is 7, because 7 is more than number 5. So we increase the 5 here by 1 unit. So this will make -2. I can write it here, -2.26, okay? So x will be -2.26. So these are the solution. So we can solve this, as I was saying, we can solve this by using the quadratic formula. It can also be solved by completing the square. Okay, let's do by completing the square. Completing the square. Okay, it's when we have like a perfect square, okay? I just want to abbreviate it like that. Let's say, I don't think this is really, I meant to make a perfect square here, okay? Yes. Now, this is when we find a C value, and then this is equal to b/2 to the power of 2. Now, let me show you how you do that. The question is like 3x squared plus 5x minus 4 equal to 0. First of all, we need to get rid of this number, -4, okay? So we're gonna move over on the other side of the equal sign, okay? So now this will be 3x squared plus 5x equal to 4. Now we're going to get rid of the number 3 over here, the coefficient of x squared, because we don't want it, we can, this is when we can apply this formula, okay? So now if we get rid of the 3, meaning we divide the whole equation by 3, and then we'll have like x squared plus 5/3 x equal to 4/3. Now, to complete the square, when I will find a value, okay, because here we only have like 2 terms, okay? To make a perfect square, we need 3 terms on the left-hand side. So I'm gonna write here x squared plus 5/3 x equal to 4/3. Now I need a certain value to complete the square with here. So now let's look at this. So we have like c equal to will be equal to b. B is the coefficient of x, okay? b/2. So we have like 5/2. No, 5/3/2. So it's like 5/3/2 to the power of 2. And then this will be equal to 5/6 to the power of 2. Okay, let me move my board this way, which is 25/36. Now I'm going to complete, okay, substitute this value over here. Okay, so I'm gonna add 5/6. I know the value of 5/6 is 25/36, but I prefer to write, you understand why? I prefer to write 5/6 to the power of 2 here, and then there I'm gonna write 25/36, because whatever you add on the left, you add also on the right to make your equation the same, okay? So now, at the moment that we place in this value, okay, this is the value that will make the the equation on the left perfect or perfect squared. So now what I can do, I can just take the bases x and the 5/6 only. Now this will be like x plus 5/6 to the power of 2. And someone may say, what about the 5/3x? Where did it go? Okay, the 5/3x is in here in this bracket. If we expand that bracket, we will retrieve the 5/3x. Now, this is equal to, we can combine, okay, let's make all this with a common denominator. So it's like 4/3. So if I need to get 36, I must times here by 12, and then also I must times there also by 12, okay? Because I want to have 36 to write the two of them with a common denominator. Then this will be 48/36 plus 25/36. So the time that we have a same denominator, we can just add the numerator, okay? So we can do a 48 plus 25, so that makes 73, right? So this is equal to, that makes 73/36. So over here we have x plus 5/6 to the power of 2. Now, what we can do then, let me split the board like that. We have x plus 5/6 to the power of 2 equal to 73/36. So what can do in this situation, we can just square root this side and square root there also. Okay, we square root both sides because the square root will cancel the power of 2. And this will make what? X plus 5/6 equal to plus minus square root of 73/36. Then we can move the 5/6 over. So this will be x equal to negative 5/6 plus minus square root of 73/36. So this is like square root of 73 over square root of 36. Okay, this makes x is equal to negative 5/6 plus minus, so that makes square root of 73/6, because you know, we can split this as the property says square root of a over b is the same as root of a over root b. Okay, and then in this situation we can write x is equal to negative 5 plus minus root 73/6, and then we're going to get the answers that we got over there. X will be equal to 0.59, or x equal to negative 2.26. Thank you.